Home is where the heart is. In the last episode, I talked about my father's ancestral home in Bhopal, but my heart wasn't in it. Hell no! I used to sit on the terrace and stare out, wondering how I got here. I had to fight the voice in my own head. Whatever I do in life, I want to inspire. Want inspiration? With a past like yours? Nice try. Give it your best shot. Throughout school, you were average and useless compared to your brother. Yes, my brother was doing what the world calls success. But today, he's calling me to tell me how overwhelmed he feels and can't live in the moment. You messed up class 12 exams, then ended up taking a subject in college you didn't like. Yes, I couldn't study that usual school syllabus, but that doesn't mean I couldn't learn. Black belt in karate, ace fitness certification, and now parkour. You bunked classes and graduated 1 year late. Then you sat jobless at home. Suddenly, turned towards modeling and acting. Spent a year making a movie that no one watched. True, the film was never released, but we made it on a shoestring budget, helped my partner get a role in Bollywood, in TV serials, and got appreciated by the head of Nikon India. When none of that worked, you tried becoming a yoga teacher in Bangalore and Bhopal. And when even that failed, you decided to turn to your last option, your US citizenship. Inspired? Face it, Avi. Best, you're an example of what not to do. I'm not a celebrity or a hotshot. I admit it. But sometimes all you need is a human connection. I inspired a boy in a wheelchair to take up fitness training and believe in himself. Even when things weren't working out here, I was given a chance to speak on personality development at a college in Bhopal. You're not fooling me. You never succeeded at anything. You were born in the US, but you wouldn't know where to start even if you tried. Hello? हाँ पापा. Bus. Nothing much. The house is a bit empty. But it's okay. How was your trip? You met who? Oh. Oh. Okay. Acha? Really? Don't tell me. After all these years, huh? And that also in the same hotel? Oh, that's strange. And he agreed? So what are you saying? It's sorted. I can just stay now in that ashram in US. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Baba. I'll get started. Today only. Okay, so thank you. That's crazy. Totally unexpected. He met his high school friend in Ooty, who he hasn't seen for 30 years. And then he introduced them to the grandson of this great big yoga lineage. And they have an ashram, the Yogaville ashram. It's in the US. And now he wants me to apply for their course. So now I have a place to stay in the US. I knew it. If he listens to me, not to you, some answer will have to appear. There is no such thing as coincidence. Nonsense. It's called luck, and it has to run out. Why would they take you? You're nothing but... That means it's time to head to Delhi, the American Embassy. Get my US citizenship. That's more like it. You can do it. Now go get all those papers ready. You think it's a joke? Just show up at that door 26 years later? Hi, long time no see. Nothing worth having is ever easy. We'll take our chances. You haven't seen the last of me. I'll follow you everywhere. To the States too. Looking forward to it. I need you to point out the holes in Avi's ship so he knows what to fix. But don't for a second think that that's gonna be enough to sink it. My job here is done. Go, Avi. Help others fight their doubts, just like you fought yours. It's a gift. Don't waste it. I don't know how, and I don't know when, but I'm going to become a living inspiration to others. And that's how I got started on my journey to change my life. To change others' lives, not as some perfect idol, but as a flawed but compassionate and passionate human being, driven to improve every day, to find a deeper purpose and help others find theirs, starting afresh across the world to where it all began, as the transformational citizen.